We will pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Sabbidiyo vivajantu sagorogo vinasatu Made bhavandandaraya sukhirika yukho bhava Abhivarana sirisa nitya uddha bhajayino Chattaro dhamma uddhanti ayuvano sukhabalam. Previous week, I have promised I was playing Abhajita Abhina Sutta. We have 10 types of recollection in all in life. The Buddha explained these 10 types of recollection in the numerical discourses. We call Anguttara Nikaya, Book of 10. In the beginning, the Buddha introduced because there are 10 types of things in early life we should recall it occasionally or maybe every day, anytime. Mostly when we say the body was abhinam means always. So the first recollection, Vevani yami atupagatoti babajitena abhinam bachavakitapam. In our daily chants, you can read this passage. So as you bhagato, this means going forth. We can say all in life. We have different appearance, changing. There are 2 types of changing. Sarira, Vevaniya. Physical appearance change. What does it mean? Changing physical appearance. When we ordained, we have shaved hairs, so no decoration in the head. This is called Srira, changing physical appearance. Many other things change. We must not keep our nails very long. 2 days of fingernails. This is the rules. That's the rules for it. Changing. In real life, you can keep longer. To scratch or to beautify. For any condition, you can keep very long nails. In real life, you don't need to do. Changing physical appearance. The second one is called Parikara Vevaniya. This means changing the properties we use. So we have the robe, the cloth, changing color, changing wearing style. In real life, you may have many colorful clothes, different color, maybe different types of wearing style. And now, only one lifestyle, one type. Maybe different color, but simple color, not very complicated color. This is the only life. Another thing. about the mattress or bed sheets or certain clothes or other things. Any kind of clothes you use, it must be very simple. We have one rule, number 9, in 10 precepts. This is Ujja Sayana, Mahasayana. Ujja, this means very high. So we have different types of, we have different opinion in the case of the highness. Doesn't mean high coat or high beds or any seats, any chair. For the Mahasayana, is very luxurious or very beautiful, well decorated sheets or mattress. These materials are not aligned. Ancient time, the king may use his throne in the leg of his throne. They may put lion image, maybe tiger image. In our life, if we use that kind of image in our throne or seats, this is not allowable. So changing property we use, and then eating style is also changing. Previously you can eat negligently, but now when you eat you must recall it. Why you eat the foods? What's the advantages, the benefits of eating food? You must recall it. So eating style is also change. One more thing. In real life, you can cook as you like. You can eat whatever you like. Now, you must eat what people offer. Sometimes, you have a mixture of the foods. Some good parts and bad parts. Good quality and poor quality. Mixing together. Even Bodhisattva cannot avoid. The first time when he went for Armstrong in Rajagaha, he got many foods, many different types of foods from many houses. Some people are poor, they may offer very poor quality. Some people are rich, they offer very good quality. In the same way, like a curry, some very good curry, very bad curry, good smell, bad smell, many things mixed together. When he was going to swallow up, his stomach cannot accept that kind of food. Why does it happen? He was a prince. He lived in the palace. He didn't know anything about suffering in his palace. He don't think people have to eat that kind of foods before. But now he practically knew. People have to eat that kind of poor quality. But he tried to consume all the foods offered by many people. So here I mean, the foods also change. Let's say all the foods, no choice. This is lifestyle. This is our lifestyle. Then the container, the cup. For about non-sites, you may have maybe beautiful cup, maybe. For in non-like, we have very black color. Mostly black color is ugly. So although the cup is very beautiful, we have to make black. Purposely we have to make black. So the cup is also changing. In real life, you can use many colorful cup, different material, different color, different shape. But all in life, only one shape, one color. The cup also changing. Then finally, that is medicine. So in lay life, whatever medicine you are going to consume, no exception, everything is allowable for you. But all in life, we have many unallowable medicine. One more thing. When we were newly ordained, we have to say one thing. I should say two. The first is allowed by Buddha, the first is not allowed by the Buddha. So allowable things and unallowable things. We have to say two. I should say allowable things. Foods, clothes, dwelling place and medicine. When we explain about the medicine, we have to say the Buddha allows fermented urine as a medicine. When you have very strong parami and many past karma, you can also consume like ghee, honey, and molasses, and butter, and oil, or something similar to that. Nowadays we also have many chemical medicine. Since the Buddha didn't prohibit it, all those materials will be allowable. So to make it short, in lay life, you can take any kind of medicine, no exception. If you need, you can also eat meat. Any kind of meat you can eat. But all in life, we have 10 types of prohibited meat. Even allowable meat, we also have some exception. When someone kill living beings to offer us, we must not accept. When we suspect, when we hear, when we see, 3 times the Buddha prohibited. So eating style, living style, wearing style, changing. So in ordinary life we have to recollect or reflect this one. My lifestyle should change. You have to recollect this one again and again. Again and again, every day, any time, no exception. This is the first recollection. The second one, my livelihood is connected or related to other or dependent on other. An ordinary person must recollect or reflect this one always. So we have to know how we have to survive. Supported by many people, we have to live. So we must know we are supported by many people. So our livelihood must be pure. If our livelihood is not very pure, this makes an offense. Actually, in this case, The Buddha wanted his disciple to have pure livelihoods, also pure using properties or opposites. What is pure livelihood? Like a fortune telling, like a giving charm, giving blessing, many cases. When we do many honorable things, our livelihood is not very pure. Sometimes, if we talk about someone's attainment to layperson, especially among the monks, a monk must not say anything about his attainments to any lay devotees or any unordained persons or any samniras. If he said with evil mind, this is making an offense. So we must not do anything to them as high. We must not say anything to the people to make ourselves high. That's why we have to be very careful our livelihoods. Second things, the Buddha wished his disciple to use photographs by recollecting. Every morning we have to chant Bodhisattva Yoniso before dawn time, before dawn rise. All these recollections are the purpose of eating, the purpose of wearing, the purpose of dwelling place, living in the dwelling place, the purpose of taking medicine. To make it short, we just wear the clothes to cover our shameful organs, nothing more than that. Then also we use dwelling place to protect heat and cold, nothing more than that. We eat the food to sustain this body, to be able to meditate or to be able to learn, nothing more than that. We consume medicine just to be able to train, to be able to learn, nothing more than that. So we have to recollect. When we recollect, it will be more grateful for our devotees. The more we can offer morality, the more beneficial for our devotees, the supporter. So the Buddha wished his disciple to recollect. Second one, my life, my livelihood depends on other. This way we should recollect always. So that one, Anyome akapo karaniyoti vabachitena abhina pajavakitapa. Here Anyome akapo. Akapo means appearance. Okay, no problem. Akapo means appearance. Okay, I can see it. My eye is not that much poor now. Okay. So, akapa means appearance or manner. Our manner must be different from lay person. We have two words to explain it according to the commentary. When I explain Metta Sutta, you may remember Sandinariyoja. I think many foreigners also can chant Metta Sutta. Many foreigners also can memorize Metta Sutta. In the Metta Sutta we have Sandinariyoja. In the same way, in the 10 recollection, in number 3, it's the same things. Different manner, different appearance mean Sandinariya, very calm faculties. Calm faculties mean don't allow defilements to arise in your eye, in your ear, nose, tongue, and body, mind. So this is the calm faculties. We also have one rule in the Sikhiya. When we go for Anshram, we have to look downcast. But sometimes we have to look a little far distance in case there will be some danger. Maybe whether there is devotees or not, whether there is donors or not. Only shortly. So that means Sandinariya. Second one, Sanda Manasa, very calm mind. In the mind is all the time defilements. If you cannot calm down your mind, your physical appearance cannot calm down. You cannot calm down your physical appearance. So these two things should be. When I explain Metta Sutta, I have said Apagavoja. Is there anyone who can remember this one? Apagavo? Okay, go to the text. So we have 3 types of apagava. Okay, to explain it, unpolite manner or not polite manner. The first one is physically. For example, here many meditators here, all are listening, but 2 or 3 are talking. This is the Vajipagava, vocally insulting the audience. This is not good manner. In the same way, physically, we all are listening here, come into this room, making the sound doom doom doom. Right? Let me strike on the floor with the foot, very strong. So that kind of things also can be considered Gaya Pagapa, unpolite manner, insulting the audience. So in the same way, senior to junior, we have many things to do. I have explained in the Metta Sutta. Just go and just listen again. So all these things improper manner or not polite manner. When someone have this kind of manner, you can imagine how devotees were devoted, how their faith will decline. Mostly when the Buddha lays down the rule, he always said to have faith in those mind who has no faith in triple gene, and to make a stronger faith in those who have strong faith already. So we have to make the devotee who has no faith and do have faith. We have to make those who have faith to have stronger faith. This is the intention, the wish of the Buddha. So we have to recollect our manner, our behavior, our appearance, day by day, day after day. How is that? How my behavior changed? Maybe just normal, or maybe they're improving. If we can check, we can improve. This is the saying of the Buddha. Now I should can use the fourth. Then I will stop. So the fourth is Kajinu kome atta sila dona upavadati. This means upavadati means accuse. Do I accuse myself concerning with morality? This means, do you have any self-blaming? Sometimes after making some mistakes, self-blaming, guilty. We have to recall it, this one. We also have one kind of meditation practice among the 10 recollections. Silanusati, recollection of morality. When we can recollect our morality, we can improve what's our weakness, what's our strong point. So in this rule, the Buddha wished his disciple to have hiri. Actually, hiri and ottapas are the protectors of the words. They protect the words. So hiri means moral shame. I have said many times about moral shame. According to the age, knowledge, then potentiality or ability, according to the lineage, we have to recall it. Now my lineage changed. In my lineage, no one key, living beings, I shouldn't key. This is called moral shame. It's very shameful to me. Not only in this case, many other cases, moral shame is very important. Recently, I have met some lay devotees, and newcomer, I think, about monastery. All other monks and all other lay devotees are quiet. Only 2 or 3% talking, a little bit louder. Once they could go and recommend them to be quiet. So this means when others are keeping silence, quiet, only 2 or 3% become very noisy, shameful. Right? So if it's a shameful case, we must be shameful. So the Buddha wished his disciple to have moral shame. When we have moral shame, we can recollect our morality, we can change our behavior, our manner, and everything. So if I cannot complete today, sure. So I should continue the next week. Then maybe the next week I will continue 10 precepts. If you have any question, now you can start asking. Any question?
Just now Bhante said for the robe wearing, the purpose is just to cover our shameful part. Then when we dye our robe, what kind of recollection that we should have?
Okay, this means mostly the original color will be beautiful maybe. After dyeing that black color, it will become ugly. Huh? In the same way, for about the cutting, sometimes you have to cut. For about now, I don't know, for about the bhikkhu, we have to cut 5, at least 5 cuts. One, we have to cut. When we cut, the touch also different. Little bit of cross than normal, not very smooth. Also, less value. If we don't cut, more valuable. If we cut, less value. Right? So less attachment. That's why we have to dye, we have to cut. Then any?
Bhante, continue the question. Actually, for nuns, usually we dye our robe when the color fade off. Actually, when the color fade off, it's more ugly than after we dye our robe.
Okay. So we also have like a bow color to say. Bow, eh? After baking or baking, bow color is very beautiful. We can say beautiful. But after using a long time, it fades. We have to burn again. Huh? In the same way, the color is not proper for ordinary person, we have to dye the robe. So it depends on the proper color. Huh? So as long as it's proper color, without dyeing also you can wear. When you think it's improper color, maybe too much fades, so a little bit white or any other color, then dyeing again. Okay.
Many people think they don't want to ordain, they choose to be long-term yogi. So what is the advantage of wearing robe and what is the disadvantage of wearing like robe?
Wearing like?
No, I mean many persons think they don't need to ordain to attain Nibbana and just become a long-term yogi. So what is the advantage of wearing robe and disadvantage?
Of course. Okay. It's very clear. Huh? Renunciation, parami. The perfections of renunciation. When you wish to renounce, you must be ordained. If you don't wish to renounce, you can live as a lay person. So it will be different parami. As a lay person, he may fulfill the sila parami, she may fulfill sila parami, dana parami, and many other parami. If someone changed to ordinary life, one more parami. This is nikama parami. The perfections of renunciation. These two will be different. One more thing. In lay life, I have some now. You can eat any time. You can eat whatever you like. Or in life, you cannot eat whatever you like. These two are the difference. Huh? The first recollection, I have said. So this means more strict morality. Huh? You have to follow the morality strictly. These two will be different. Then,
Can I ask about Buddhism? When I just ordained, my friend Nikuni teach me, when you brush your teeth, you have to recollect also, using the Dhyana passage. When every time you enter your kuti, you also have to think, using the Sinasana. Is it like this, or just one day, 2 times?
Okay, one more thing here. By meditating also, it will be possible. Even meditation is possible. But in case, mostly we recommend 2 times, in the early morning and before going to bed. So according to Mahasi Sayadaw and some Pali texts, he also got many source references. As long as you are meditating without recollection, the meditation already make too much beneficial for donors. This is also enough. But if you can recollect, it will be better. For about the foods or other things, there are 2 things. 2 types of meditation, and according to the Pali text or commentary, I'm not sure. 2 things. One is dhatu 4 elements. When you recall it 4 elements, when you recall it, that particular repulsiveness, this two is enough for recollection. So this is also one saying. So we also have many different different types of idea we can say. When we learn in the Pali school, we have one types of idea, the one method of understanding way. That is, if we say one, it includes many other things. For example, you have a chef. In the chef, you plant something, the creeper, like a beans or something, and pea or something. Eh? You plant something in the chef, it grows very fast and full of the chef. When you pull only one thread of the creeper, all the chef will fall. In the same way, sometimes if we say only one, for example, in meditation we may say only mind, but without object mind cannot arise. Without mental factors mind cannot arise. All other things include here. This is one way. We can say indirect meaning. If we say 4 elements and then recollection or repulsiveness, it can be any other subject. Actually, 4 elements and vipassana can be. Repulsiveness and samatha also can be. So any samatha or vipassana, as long as you are present samatha and vipassana without recollection, not much problem. But in case there will be some depth, that's why we recommend 2 times recollection, maybe 1 time at least before dawnrise.
Nighttime also before sleep.
If you can do it, will be better.
Bhante, if the audience people didn't do the Patisakha you mentioned, is it very dangerous?
Okay, so if you didn't do or didn't meditate, it will be depth.
So what about the dogs?
The same.
They also need to do Patisakha.
They also need to do, because they although they are lay person, they are also meditating, or they are also supported by devotees. They should do. So any other question? Now 45 minutes already. Any question?
It's about the sweet and the salt. Last time Mahadana, the people offer one pack of, I think it's a salt forest.
Salts,
Yeah. Can we use the same salt? Separate two containers. One is for medicine, one is for food. For us,
for nuns, it will be no problem. No problem. For nuns or for
no need to divide container, one pack.
Okay, this is also possible.
Because at night sometimes we cook some medicine, we need to put the salt. So now the salt is food for medicine, so it's mixed together.
So mostly salt is lifelong medicine. As long as you cook it together with the medicine, it will be lifelong. If you mix with the other, like a 7-day medicine, it will be 7 days. If you cook together with the foods, it will be only food, only half day. So according to the other ingredients, it will change.
So what about
Bhikkhu, we must not mix together. For example, let's say I have salt today, lifelong medicine. Then tomorrow, maybe I have got salt yesterday. Today I have got and honey. Maybe let's say not honey, like sugar cake, for example. Then sugarcane juice I mix together. Salt and sugarcane juice for only 1 day. All the rest, all the salts, remaining other extra salts also, only 1 day use, no more, relinquish. So for the bhikkhu life is more strict. One more thing, if we just use external, if you don't consume, it will be okay, no problem.
And then let's say example is semi oil for 7 days use.
Sure.
So before that, Bhante relinquish
Another question?
So we can review and offer again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Then if exactly 7 days,
Cannot.
cannot
refill. Cannot refill. Relinquish. If it is made of any kind of the grains, it's not allowable. Before midday you must consume, you must eat. If you take after midday, this is Vivara Bhojan. Any more question? Okay, if there's no question, we will share marriage now. Repeat after me. Idame bunyam asavakayam waham hotu idame silam nibanasa pajayo hotu mama bunya bagam sabasatanam bhajemi te sabbe me samam punya bagam labantu